Hey, good Thursday morning, my friends. Yes, week going fast. Couple of things to talk about in weather here, and I generally think it all takes on a springish tone, even though I am talking about snow possible Friday night into Saturday morning. I'll show you where that could happen. But the other thing we have to talk about is that the 60s, the constant 60-degree temperatures are getting closer and closer, and I'll show that to you. And then also the other thing, I thought we'd take a early look at what Tigers home opener weather looks like. One trend that I think is probably a pretty solid bet, and I'll show you that too in just a moment. Hey, good Joanne Phillips and Chad Later. Good morning. Debbie Gray, Veronica Horn this morning also. Let's go to it and show you what's going on. All right, as far as rainfall, you've probably seen rain in the forecast for today for several days now. It's not all that much rain. Some showers right now in the far southeast, and you don't see a lot out to the west. These, again, are not returns of actual rain. These are returns that are right around the radar, and that can just be moisture. It could be anything. It could be insects in the air, but it's not actual rain. So here you go. You got some showers in the southeast, and I'm going to say you might deal with a 10-15 minute shower here or there today, but generally you're looking at dry conditions. Which areas expected to get the most rain? In the far south right now. Now, it's going to be a little different as we go into Friday and Saturday morning, and I'll show that to you in just a minute. And again, that's still in the southern part of the state. So you're looking at the radar forecast today, and I'm setting it into motion for you as we go through to noontime. Jeff Joy, I'm getting to the snow here in just a moment. Yeah, I know it's close to April 1st. Mother Nature always can give us weather fools, right? So we're into this afternoon, and again, you don't see much as far as precipitation. I wouldn't rule out a shower, but I don't think it'll be very widespread or long-lasting. And now I'm into the evening, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, midnight. So you start to see the front becoming more active. 99 Luft balloons. I remember that. I can't remember the name of that band, though, if you want to call it a band. So overnight, the showers will start to pick up. Barbara, here we go. How much snow is expected? Let's start to look at that, how that works in here now. Hey, good morning, Ann Garza from Flint. So, here's Friday morning and Friday afternoon. The front staying to our south. Nina. Yes, that's right. I remember that. Okay. And then we'll go into Friday night. This is early Saturday morning. Okay. And that's where the snow is. Let's call it Saginaw, Midland, Bay City, maybe into Genesee County, and definitely into the thumb. And it's going to have a hard time accumulating because the temperature is going to be right around 33 degrees. This is 8 a.m. Saturday morning. So you could wake up to some snow falling in Genesee County. You could wake up to some snow falling in Lapeer County, maybe northern Oakland County, back through Saginaw and the thumb. Back to Grand Rapids, it's rain. In Detroit area, it's rain. In Jackson, so you're not going to really have to worry about it. Hey, good morning, Teresa Hupfer. Hey, good morning, Mike Conway from Traverse City. Hey, everybody. I gotta actually shape up here. This is one of my first news directors when I was back in Traverse City in the early 90s. Do I look a little different, Mike, or could you say, wow, you haven't aged a day? No, I guess we can't say that. We have aged, but hey, welcome. All right, so this is Saturday morning, and if you're worried about snow, just in thumb, I would call it, into Genesee County. This is the middle of the day Saturday, and it's on to the east. Let me hop back here real quick to snowfall because I know you want to know that. And so here it is. total snowfall, you're looking at about 1 inch to 2 inches. Go Tigers. Hey, we're going to talk about the Tigers home opener here in just a second, so stick with me. Mike Conway says, look just the same. Yes, right, exactly. And this is going to be gone by midday on Saturday. We got to remember that temperatures, under any sunshine will pop up above the freezing mark. All right, let's go into this. Here's your system for Friday night, Saturday morning. And, this is what I'm starting to get a little more concerned about is Saturday night, Sunday morning, Southern Indiana, Ohio, for folks driving back from Florida or going to Florida. It's going to be a small area again with a tough time accumulating, but you get hilly down there, and they don't know how to drive in this stuff like we do here in Michigan. All right, now let's look at the Tigers game. So you're looking at the U.S. model, and we're going through to Wednesday now, and then we go to Tigers home opener. One thing is showers do show up on both of the models that I'm looking at, okay? Now, I can't tell you if it's going to be a shower right during the game or not. I wouldn't worry about that. I'd still go to the game, but the thing is, it could be snow, right? It does not look like that coming up because of the path of the storm system. We're going to be into a southerly flow, so it'll be more springy than it will be wintry. So here's your storm center, and that gets you into a southerly wind, and you're looking at probably temperatures in the 50s. Last thing I'll leave you with is it's happening, folks. Spring is happening slowly but surely, and it's creeping northward. So I just want to fan things out. Normally we get kind of a little hyper local and show you what's going on in Michigan, but I want to fan things out to the U.S. and show you that, yes, the 60s are progressing northward. They're coming toward us. Hey, good morning, Nickid Simmons from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Stephen Mark. So these are the high temperature forecasts. Now this is for Friday. Okay, upper 40s, but look at the area that gets 60s and 70s on Friday. Now, of course, our storm is coming through, so here's Saturday, and here's Sunday, little cold spot, but then I would just want to show you that as we get into next week, the 60s start popping back, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Hey, Cynthia Burley, thank you for loving my forecast. The 60s are getting closer and closer, and we know that we will have spring here coming up. In fact, I think by the end of next week, we're going to see a pattern change that feels way more springy than what we've had. Right now, we've just had little teases here and there. So what you have today is gloomy weather, a few showers, not something that you would stop an outside plan for. And then we'll watch for some snow in the Thumb, Saginaw area, Friday night, early Saturday morning, 1, 2, probably that's the tops, 1 or 2 inches. And a chilly weekend on the way. More spring weather next week. We'll keep an eye on the Tigers for you. That's a sure sign of spring, but we still have to have snow because when the Tigers play baseball, it's definitely going to have one day where you go in there and there's some snow flurries in the air. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. We do this every morning about 8:30. Make sure you hit the share button so that friends know about this, and you have yourselves a great Thursday.